replacing complex Excel solutions with Apparo and Cognos Analytics. Excel is awesome, but it has its disadvantages. How to get the current data into the Excel sheet? How can the entries be stored centrally? How to publish new versions of the Excel application? And what about data quality? Security? Multilingualism? Here you can see a normal Cognos report. We have integrated here some data editing elements. Our example starts with Cognos prompts. After the pre-selection, a list view is displayed, which allows you to change some data. Apparo reads directly from existing relational database tables or views. Any table structure can be defined. Data changes are immediately visible in Cognos and other systems. Apparo uses the Cognos security system, so you always have full control over who can see and change which data. Let's take a look at our commenting possibilities. Comments are stored in your own relational database and can then be further processed by Cognos or other applications. With Apparo, you have many possibilities to make the application user-friendly. As an example, I show the use of tooltips. Here is the tooltip for the column header. As almost everywhere in Apparo, you can use HTML and variables freely. This tooltip shows dynamically generated information from the current data row. The next important feature is traceability. With Apparo, you always have an overview. Who has changed, what, when, and how. All tracking options at a glance. Auditing stores all possible information when data is added, changed, or deleted. History feature. In simple words, instead of overwriting something, a new data row is created and marked as the current row. Business log. Optionally, all user activities can be logged. Write permissions can be defined by Cognos security groups. The next feature I want to show is the Excel export and import. This feature offers many setting options and provides the same security and data validity checks as the manual data entry. The row import can easily handle hundreds of thousands of rows, but let us start with just a few rows. Mark the rows you want to import, and copy and paste it to Apparo. For demonstration purposes, I manually change a value. And receive an error message. I correct it, and finish the import. The Excel import is written directly into a relational database table, freely definable. This data can then be further processed by other systems, or used in Cognos. Supported are the import with copy and paste, the file import, or simply by sending an email with Excel files in the attachment. Some of the features are security checks, data quality checks, traceability, email notifications. There are 3 possibilities to call masks or forms. In an extra window, like here the comment field, you can display various elements, such as lists, input masks, etc. Embedded like here the detailed view of the data. Or in a new browser tab, called via hyperlink. Apparo offers many possibilities for filtering data. We have an example here, cascading lookup filters. The selection of a filter is based on the selection of the previous filter. The detail window can also be opened script controlled, and shows only the expected data. This view also contains conditional colors. Let's take a look at the embedded detail window. We have inserted a file widget here. It allows you to upload and download files. The files are stored either in the database or on the server. You can also forward any data via email, for example, as part of a workflow. The user specifies a reason and selects the responsible editor, then he sends the case by email. The email recipient is read from the security system. In our example, optional attachments can be added. The email contains, besides some data, also a link to directly access this dataset. Supported are multi-level workflows, cross-linguistic workflows, automatic statuses, automatic email notifications. Email features: delivers any data, backlinks to forms or reports, traceability and security, direct action links. Our last example contains simple application logic. Based on the selection of the rows in the upper right corner, a target value is calculated and entered in the corresponding cell as the default value. Application logic means you can run executable files or scripts and process return values. You can use different variable types and custom Java classes for calculations. You can let actions, like sending emails, starting programs, etc., start at certain events. With these scripts, and the data, in freely definable relational database tables, you can connect everything to other systems, and group it to a one-piece application. With Apparo, you can easily create applications, like our demo, in only a few hours. No programming skills required. If you can work with Cognos Analytics, then also with Apparo. Advantages with Apparo: apps are easy to create, integrated in your existing Cognos environment. Define standard features with only a few mouse clicks. Attach documents to your data. Introduce a new self-service. Manage data centrally. Runs in a browser. No client installation required. For a free 60 days trial, and more information, visit us on apparo.solutions.